40.
Hello, darling, I'm home.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. Couldn't pour me a drink, darling, could you?
Now, don't get settled down. I've got some news for you.
Oh, no, don't say you've invited someone round.
I've invited someone round.
Say that.
John and Helen.
Oh, darling, you know I can't stand them. They'll drink all my best sherry.
Well, that's them, darling. Do try to be nice. Come in.
My God, the sherry.
Hello, Marty!
Hello, John.
What's up? That's better.
Well, I'll make yourself at home. Oh, hello, Helen. Would you like a sherry?
No, thanks. You haven't got any heroin, have you?
Yeah, she's a junkie. Yeah, Martin, I'm dying for a piss. I couldn't use your...
Oh, yes, that door there.
Cheers.
Darling, can we... Darling, can we talk?
Oh, bloody hell! Oh, I'll tell you what, Marty. NSU ain't half painful. Bloody hell.
Yes, show me a moment. Oh. Darling, why did you invite them? They're terrible people.
Oh, they're not that bad.
It's all right. I'm on a bit of a bad trip.
Well, all I can say is thank God no one else is here, that's all.
Oh, darling, I forgot to tell you I asked Jeffrey and Liz around as well.
Oh, but darling, you know Jeffrey's a Shiite Muslim. and John used to be in the Christian militia. The last time they came round together, we had to send for the United Nations peacekeeping force.
Well, Lisa is my sister. But I must let them in. Hello,
Oh, hello, Jeffrey.
The enemies of Allah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No. Why don't I show you the upstairs bedroom?
What the bleeding hell's he doing here? Infidel! Dickhead!
Yeah, well, why don't we all go in and have a sherry?
That little boy with the blonde hair in the garden.
Oh, yes, that's Ruth and Dave's little boy from next door.
He called me tablecloth head.
Oh, dear, wants his ears boxing, that lad.
Trouble not. He's done.
Well, he doesn't listen to a word anyone said anyway. oh, here's Lisa. Hello, Lisa. You're expecting, I see. A boy or girl?
Tapeworm.
Quite soon, by the look of things.
Yes, does the doctor say how long it'll be?
Yeah, about 2 miles.
Enough! Fly this living room to Beirut.
I think I'm going to spontaneously combust.
Well, I never.
The next one to move gets it.
Oh, the tapeworm, it's kicking.
Excuse us a moment. Oh, darling, this is terrible. You know what's happened, don't you?
What?
We're in the wrong sitcom.
I thought it was all a bit odd when I was having that furtive sip of sherry and the vicar didn't walk in.
Exactly, and I haven't forgotten your birthday, or mistaken your long-lost cousin for the gas man, or discovered that your mother's coming to stay.
Oh, darling, aren't we silly not to have realised?
I know, darling.
Oh, darling, I forgot to tell you.
What, darling?
Mother's coming to stay.
Oh, darling.
Thank you very much indeed, thank you. Welcome to Who Dares Wins. And first, some late news. The Labour MP Brian Sedgemore, who called Nigel Lawson a snivelling little git, is being prosecuted under the Official Secrets Act.
And later on, we'll be revealing that gang leader Big Paul Castellano was in fact killed for breaking the mafia code by not having a silly enough nickname.
And we'll also be revealing some of the outside interests of some of our leading MPs. For example, did you know that Ian Paisley is sponsored by a firm that manufactures hearing aids? And Cecil Parkinson by the London Rubber Company.
And some more late news, following the award of £10,000 damages to an actress who was described as having a big bum, Annika Rice has been awarded $500,000.
But first of all, continuing our series of interviews with relatives of the famous, will you welcome, please, the brother of Norman Tebbit, Mr. Reginald Tebbit. Mr. Tebbit, what do you do... Mr. Tebbit.
I'm sorry. I was just pulling the wings off this fly.
Oh, I see. Why?
Well, Julia, someone's got to do it.
Of course. Now, Mr. Tebbit, your brother is a very successful politician. What actually do you do?
I dig graves.
For a living?
No, for a hobby. For a living, I gas badgers.
Do you share your brother's political views at all? I mean, what do you see as the biggest problem facing Britain today? Is it unemployment, public order?
Wickedness. Rampant human wickedness.
Now, actually, that's very interesting because the Archbishop Runcie has...
Or Comrade Runcimoff, as he's known to his KGB paymasters.
Well, you can't seriously be suggesting the Archbishop of Canterbury is working for the Russians.
Of course. He's part of the Marxist takeover of the church, the media.
The media?
Ya Panamai Ruski.
I'm sorry.
Oh, very clever. Very clever, failing to understand your own native Soviet tongue.
So you think that I'm part...
Of course, you're part of the conspiracy of wickedness. The whole nation is rife with it.
But...
And the whole nation has got to be punished.
Punished?
Yes. The whole nation must take its trousers off, bend over the table, and be chastised.
Yes, well, thank you very much, Mr. Reginald Tebbit. And next week...
With sticks.
Next week, we'll be talking to the horse that kicked Mark Phillips and has just been voted Sports Personality of the Year.
Thank you very much. While it's the last programme in the present series, I'd like to do a folk song. Now, this is a traditional English folk song based on a 16th century ballad and a tune
Rory, what are you doing?
a folk song.
A folk song?
Yeah, it's a 16th century ballad.
I know what a folk song is. It's when you stick your finger in the ear.
Well, if you're doing harmony, yeah.
And the audience stick both fingers in there.
Yeah, thank you, Juliet.
Rory, why is it that folk singers have always got blocked up noses?
Really?
I mean, like...
I'll just do it, shall
Well, I suppose it's because they're always walking out one misty, moisty morning.
Julia.
And they catch a chill from all that early morning dew that comes up to their toes. They're always wearing open-toed sandals, aren't they?
The song I'd like to do is about...
I bet it's about a ship that leaves Liverpool, never to return.
No, it's not actually.
Oh, come on, it must be. All folk songs are.
This song is not about a ship that leaves Liverpool, never to return, all right?
I'm really
Just
interested to hear it, so that's great.
She was a buxom maid and fair, her lips were cherry red. The squire along he came one day and took her to his bed. With a wiggly woggly woo and a hey-lolly-no and a wiggly woggly woo with Peggy-O. She did her squire a love so much much with passion did they burn, but he sailed out of Liverpool, never to return. Oh, shit!
God. You know, I bloody hate these school holidays. Look what some little bastard just thrown in our cage. A McDonald's. Don't they realise we're an endangered species?
Do you like these decorations? I like a nice tree.
You know, we'll never get these pine needles out of our straw now. Oh, don't tell me. The giraffes have sent us a Christmas card, we didn't send them one.
Got lost in the post.
Oh, dear. Oh, hello. The World Wildlife Fund Christmas card. Bloody cheat. Don't get a penny in royalties, do we? Hey? And look at it, look at it. Lying on its back playing with a beach ball. I mean, when do you ever see a panda lying up? Will you stop that?
Using the kid.
You're supposed to be a bloody wild animal, not a cuddly toy.
There we go.
But we're too soft by half. Maybe if we mauled the keeper now and again, we get a bit of respect round here. I know. I'm going to pace up and down my cage looking hungry and mean.
Oh, look, isn't the big one cute?
Bugger off! Right, that does it. I'm going to shave my head and tattoo a swastika on my face.
There's something the matter, isn't there?
I hate being a panda. I mean, how can we get any respect looking like this? Look at us. We're ridiculous. All we do is swing on tyres. Don't get any sex. I mean, even Christmas comes once a year. Look, even when we do get our legovers and have babies, we're so fat and clumsy, we sit the little buggers and squash them.
Only occasionally.
I wish I was something agile. I wish I was a monkey, and then I could lick my own genitals or something.
The merry, merry Christmas.
Will you shut up? I hate Christmas.
Do you want to unwrap your present?
No. Where is it?
Over there. Can you guess what it is?
Now, don't tell me what it is. It's, got it. It's a book voucher.
It's a tyre.
It's not, is it? Well, I never. That's just what I needed.
It's a radial.
Well, don't you know what you're laughing at?
Calm down. Those hyenas will laugh at anything. They even find Ted Rogers funny. Here, do you buy me a present?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
you don't like your tyre, do you?
Well, not particularly, no.
I've got you something else.
What?
Here. It squeaks when you cuddle it.
Does it?
Yes. Where shall we put it?
What do you... Close your eyes and turn around.
Now it's time for Word of the Week, and the Word of the Week this week is Noel Edmonds. Noel Edmonds. And a Noel Edmonds is the correct scientific term for a vacuum which occurs inside a pullover.
Now it's time for the Who Dares Wins medical spot. And later on, we'll be looking at organ transplants and asking the question, will Oliver Reed's kidneys be used after his death? And will Cliff Richard's testicles be used before his? But now, the wonderful world of X-rays. And we're lucky enough to have with us in the studio this evening one of the brand new high-definition X-ray machines, which Jimmy is going to demonstrate for us. Hello, Jimmy.
Hi, Tom.
Now, the image that you will see is the actual contents of Jimmy's stomach. And you'll notice... Jimmy,
Yes, Tony.
you eat out last night?
Yeah, I had an Italian. It's a new place down in Battersea. Very nice. Why?
No reason, no. Oh, was the food good?
Oh, brilliant, yeah. Bit pricey, though. About 30 quid a head.
Yeah, that's steep.
What, is there something wrong?
No. Rory.
Yes, sir. Ah,
Yeah?
I had an Italian last night.
That's right, yeah.
At that new place in Battersea.
That's right, yeah.
The one that serves human heads.
Yeah, that's one, yeah. What's wrong with him? Is he some kind of a vegan or something?
It's a bit touchy, actually. His mother was killed by headhunters.
Oh, no, really? Yeah. What, not out in Borneo, was it?
I think it was Battersea, actually.
There are many ways to say you love them, but none lasts as long as a fine quality diamond.
Make your natural hair colour a shade more daring with Glint from Clairol. If you've never tried Stone's ginger wine and scotch as a whiskey man, Stone's and brandy, Stone's and vodka, Stone's ginger wine by itself, or with ice. Perhaps you've never tried a British winter. Stone's ginger wine. It's what winter was invented for.
My cellar, like other Danish cheeses, is complemented by a glass of wine. It brings out the taste, which is slightly tangy, with a crumbly texture. Danish cheeses in a different vein.
Street Sounds 15 lifts off with the stars. The Concept, Mr. DJ, David Grant and Jackie Graham, mated. Princess, After the Lover's Gone, Colonel Abrams, and many more. Their Star Trek mission is to make you dance till you drop. Available on album and cassette, Street Sounds 15 leaves the rest behind.
The other side's willing to exchange Agent Harrington, sir.
Good. Whatever it costs, I want him back.
Actually, sir, they want the creme de Grand Marnier.
Oh.
Fresh Normandy cream, wild oranges, and fine cognac from the exclusive house of Grand Marnier.
To absent friends, sir?
Yes, to absent friends.
Creme de Grand Marnier. Money can't buy a better cream liqueur.
Welcome back, and later on we'll be talking to the intruder who climbed up onto Mrs. Thatcher's roof and says that he found Norman Fowler up there nicking the lead.
And some late news. The government has announced a bold scheme to build a huge theme park in Liverpool, and the theme is to be unemployment. But now it's time for the who...
Time for bed, come on. Bedtime. Up the wooden hill to Nodland, the little
Jimmy, I'm a grown man. I don't have to go to bed.
It's well past your bedtime, Tony, come on.
No, it's not, Jimmy.
Yes, it is, Tony.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No. You haven't even told me a story yet.
Right then. Which one should we read tonight?
Swedish Nymphets on Heat.
Now we always... Let's have a look. Ah, here's one. Once upon a time, there was a magnificent castle, and in this castle lived the king and queen, and they were waiting in their throne room for their beautiful daughter.
Oh, Mama, Papa,
excited to see you.
Well, where is he, dear?
Oh, he's outside, Mamma, but, well, he's a bit nervous about meeting you for the first time.
Don't be silly, Miranda. Bring him in. We're not going to bite his head off.
Oh, I know, Papa, but he's a bit different, really.
Why, he's not coloured, is he, dear?
Sort of. Look, perhaps you'd better meet him. Brian! Mamma, Papa, this is Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Ribbit. Hello, Brian. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a fox. I've got a bit of a fox in me throat. We've just had some fox for his tea. Ribbit. Well, tell us a bit about yourself then, Brian. Ribbit. Really?
Where did you meet him, Miranda?
Oh, at the disco.
You like dancing?
No, he's a bouncer.
Tell me, Brian, lad, has Miranda met your mum and dad?
His mum and dad were killed
Oh.
by the French.
Well, Agincourt?
No, Bistro Parisienne. They were drowned in garlic.
Would you like something to eat, Brian? Only you look a bit peaky.
Aye, definitely a bit green round the gills. Oh! Sorry, only pulling your leg. Oh, I didn't mean to bring your parents up. Not that I would have brought them up. I'm sure they were both delicious. Oh, wonderful people. Oh, sod it, he's a frog. Come on, he's a bloody
I
frog.
knew it, he's a frog. Oh, Miranda, how could you do it? How could you go out with a frog?
I don't care. It's too bad. We're going to get married, and that's that.
Ribbit.
Miranda, love.
And anyway, I'm having Brian's tadpoles.
Oh, my God.
250,000 of them.
Bloody hell. You didn't tell us he was a Catholic.
All right, take it up. Hands on your head. Come on, hands on your head. Come on, move it. Right, line up there. Now we received a tip-off here. Someone is dressed as an animal. Okay, you've got 10 seconds to own up who it is. Come on. We're not stupid, you know. We got lots of ways that we can find out.
I think it's the frog, sir.
Right, I arrest you for impersonating a frog.
No, I'm the one next to him.
Right, you're nicked. Okay.
The green one.
Right, you're nicked. Right, come on.
It's a fair cop.
Book him. Come on. Right, we'd like you to be on your lookout, especially this time of year, for people dressing up as animals. We see it in all walks of life. There's the two-toed sloth, or to use this Latin terminology, tedious golangus. Then there's the bearded tit. Quatus overatus.
But now the answer to last week's World Cup competition. And the question was, which of these excuses will Bobby Robson use next June in Mexico? The high altitude. The low altitude. The Moroccans were an unknown quantity. The other teams kept kicking the ball too hard. Mortgage worries. Premenstrual tension. Halley's Comet. So which excuse will he use? And the answer is, of course, all of them.
Everything all right, Mr. Hopkins?
Yeah, hang on just a minute. I haven't quite made up my mind.
It is the latest thing, Mr. Hopkins.
Yeah, it's the new look. You'll be the first.
Yeah, no, I'm just not sure. I'm sorry.
Why don't you come out and let's have a look at it?
Okay.
Oh, fantastic! Mr. Hopkins, it's fantastic, yeah. It's
so lovely and light.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's terrifically light. It hardly feels as though I'm wearing anything at all.
Cash or Visa, Mr. Hopkins?
I'm just not sure. I'm sorry.
Why, what's wrong with it?
I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's a lovely colour.
Beautiful colour.
Well, yeah, it's lovely, but pink's a bit summery, isn't it?
Well, that's the clever thing, you see. In the winter, it turns blue.
Yeah.
But is it me?
It's definitely you, Mr. Hopkins, yes.
I'm not sure my wife will like it, and she's paying for it.
Ah, I see.
It's a birthday suit.
Cash or Visa, Mr. Hopkins?
There's a hole in it, look.
Ah, that's a button.
Yes, a button. We do take checks as well.
It's got a bit of fluff in it.
Isn't that always the way?
I bet it's blue.
Yeah.
And what's that?
What's what?
That dangly thing down there.
That's a piece of sartorial whimsy.
Exactly.
It's a bit big, isn't it?
Believe me, Mr. Hopkins, I have something similar on one of my suits, and any smaller, they look ridiculous.
I don't think I like it, I'm sorry. I'll cut it off.
I wouldn't do that, Mr. Hopkins. It gives the suit an unfortunate, effeminate quality. Look at the back of the suit. Look at the way it hangs. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful?
There's a tear in it.
Hey, where? That's a vent. That's a vent, yeah.
It sort of lets the air in.
Or out. It'll be cash then, will it, Mr. Hopkins? Cash?
I'm just not sure, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I
Yes,
want to
madam?
make a complaint. My husband has just bought one of your suits. and he's
Excuse
been
me,
arrested
sir.
in the
Excuse me,
street.
sir.
I was over next door. And now some late news. We've just heard that the Archbishop of Canterbury... Tony, what are you doing?
I'm just doing a sketch with Jimmy and Roy. Very funny.
Right. Well, some late news. We've just heard that the Archbishop of Canterbury's envoy, Mr. Terry Waite, has managed to negotiate on humanitarian grounds the release of the entire crowd at Arsenal.
And later on in the show, we'll be looking at ancient...
You haven't seen Jimmy and Rory, have you?
no, sorry. And later on in the show, we'll be looking at ancient languages like Welsh, which don't have words for gramophone, computer, or my round.
And now on Who Dares Wins, it's time for the...
You know that sketch about the suit? Is it finished?
It's finished.
And now it's... What?
Cough up. We agreed.
What?
50 quid if I could get Tony out here in front of millions of people stark bollock naked. Right.
Now it's time for job spots. Some very interesting vacancies this week. The first one, this is a job for somebody with professional qualifications. Applicants must have own premises, own car, but most important, no phone. And that's the job as Derek Hatton solicitor.
A job here for a person who is deaf, dumb and blind. and that's the job of a South African newsreader.
And here's a temporary job with Robert Maxwell. I'm sorry, all jobs with Robert Maxwell are temporary. Mr. Maxwell says he's looking for someone clean, presentable, and young, and that's to be his lunch.
There are so many reasons why you should fly EuroAir. It's very hard knowing where to begin. There's EuroAir's friendly service. We'll make you feel special. So you can take it easy. So you can relax and enjoy your flight. So you can put your feet up and really unwind. But we say there's one reason above all why you should fly with us. You can fuck our air hostesses. EuroAir. We'll make it easy for you.
Did everyone enjoy their Christmas dinner? I was only up till 5 a.m. cooking it.
Oh.
Would you help me with the washing up, love?
In a minute, love. Hey, love. Look through this, will you?
No, Tom.
Come on, love,
No,
it's Christmas.
Tom,
Look
Tom,
through it, love,
Tom,
it's Christmas.
I know what'll happen. It's
What?
got black stuff around the edge, hasn't it? And it'll come off and make it leave a big
Nah.
black ring round my eye.
Gee,
won't it? I know.
would I do something like that? Now, trust me, darling. Well, look through it. Go on. It's Christmas.
I can't see a thing, Tom.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Eh? All right, let's sing some Christmas songs.
No, sorry.
Oh, cool.
What's on telly?
And what a welcome we received on our state visit to New Guinea.
Boring. I see Dad's got you with the telephone, the telescope round the eye again, Mum. No. Oh, the shelling's bad tonight. Oh my God, the shelling's terrible tonight.
He's dreaming about the war.
Nah, he used to be a quality controller in a pea factory.
Please get off that phone.
Yeah, my mum's just said that and all.
Right, well then, have you all finished?
Well, I'm still a bit peckish, Jean. Oh, yeah, hang on, Brooke. Yeah. Give it. Oh, lovely.
Gene, shut up, bloody parrot, shut up. Yeah, Gene, have you heard this one, love? What lies at the bottom of the ocean and quivers? A nervous wreck.
Jerry's noisy tonight. At the front, Jerry's noisy tonight. He's going over the top. Jerry!
The war.
Nah, he used to be a drummer with the pacemakers.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I could murder another turkey.
Yeah?
Oh, look. Yeah, Jean, pop this in the oven.
Here, Grandad, have you heard this one? What's the difference between a hamster and a nun? Give in? You can't screw a nun.
You shouldn't have got those cheapo Christmas crackers.
No.
Ah, sorry.
And in New Zealand, as usual, we were greeted by some huge fat man in a skirt who waggled his tongue at us and we pretended to be amused.
Sorry. Yeah, I got given 20 of them and all. Gas! Jumping jack flashes, a gas! Shut up, Granddad.
Nobody wants me. I'm just a bird.
Don't be so silly, Granddad. Of course you're not a burden, is it, Tom?
No, we never dream of saying anything like that, would we, darling?
Jane, why do we have to have the old bastard to stay with us every Christmas?
Bloody parrot. Now, let's play some games, eh?
Oh, no,
It's
why?
Christmas, come on, we should celebrate. It's bloody Christmas.
I don't know what there's to celebrate. I mean, look, like, a third of the world's starving, right? I mean, you look at at Christmas. I mean, all those innocent kids were slaughtered by King Horrid because he was looking for Jesus. And if Jesus was so nice and sweet and kind, he would have given himself up.
Eating a parrot.
Oh, sorry, Jean, I didn't know you wanted some. It's a good bird at Christmas.
You eating little Joe, you big fat...
Careful, Jean. I'm not fat, actually. I'm just big boned.
Christmas, Grandad, come on. Pull the old wishbone with me. Go on, pull a wishbone. I'll make a wish. Make a wish first. There you go, pull a wishbone. Oh, you won, Grandad. Let's hope your wish comes true, eh?
I wish... Oh... no, yeah.
And now, by way of a change this Christmas...
Bloody hell. She's laughing at the broadcast this year, isn't she, eh?
Yeah, she's a marvellous woman. Marvellous. Oh, I've eaten something that disagrees with me.
Let's all play charades, yeah? A nice game of charades.
I don't want to play bloody charades.
Now, come on, Jane, calm down. Look, I've left your biggest present till last. Ta-da! There you go, look at that. Isn't that nice? Let's play charades.
Thank you. It'll go with all the other presents you've bought me, won't it?
Don't mention it.
Like the rubber gloves, and the can of silver polish, and the wok, and the saucepans, and the bumper box of Brillo pads, the gross of J-cloths, and the Delia Smith Christmas annual How to Be a Better Wife and Mother!
Jean, got a bloody great black ring round you.
Shut up! I wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Now, come on, Jean.
Yeah, my mum's just said that as well.
Jean, it's Christmas.
You can stop Christmas with backs up!
Now, Jean, you got me. Now, Jean, come here. You love Christmas. You love staying out there all bloody day, cooking and washing and ironing. You love it. The little ladies love that kind of stuff.
Jean. You haven't got another parrot, have you? I really like it.
Come on, Jean. Let's have a nice game of charades.
No, Tom, it's not...
Charades, come on. A nice game of charades. Is it a book or film?
Yeah, my mum's just done that as well.
I'm sorry I didn't get you a present.
What?
Well, just I didn't know what you wanted.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. What was it?
A plastic inflatable David Attenborough doll.
What was that for?
To set fire to it.
Oh, yeah. Right then. So, what should we do now then?
I know. Let's sing our song.
What a great idea! Well, look, you've been a marvellous audience, you really have. So we just want to sing you our latest Christmas release.
Yeah, it's a charity song. All proceeds to the charity Pandas.
Yeah. And it is a song for Pandas.
Yeah, it's a song for Christmas.
But most of all, it's a song for you. I'm dreaming of a black and white Christmas. I hope you're listening, Santa Claus. We've been stuck in cages, had no sex for ages. Send me some female company and my own private lavatory. We're dreaming of a black and white Christmas with no bamboo for Christmas lunch. You said it, Wang Wang. We prefer sweet nothing to bamboo stuffing, followed by bamboo Christmas hood. There must be more to life than wood. Take it, Wang Wang. We're dreaming of a black and white Christmas